Let's talk about the Sturv 122B+, the Swedish 11.7 MBT. Unlike other Leopards in the game currently, the 122B+ is a brawler. This thing can go toe-to-toe with almost any Russian tank and any American tank, and it seems to win most of the fights. You could also play this like a traditional Leopard, running around corners, sniping, and defending. But the B+ is slightly heavier, so the speed is slightly nerfed. Instead of speed, you get spall liners. And these spall liners are ridiculous. At some points, it was actually easier for me to side face them and just take the spall liner hit instead of taking the lower frontal hit. And like every other NATO tank, this thing has blowout panels, making the ammo rack extremely survivable. With both blowout panels and spall liners, this thing is a beast. It feels like the incarnation of Swedish bias, being able to take rounds from everywhere, ATGMs, you name it, you will survive it. When playing top tier ground now, I'm actually more afraid of the Sturv 122B+ than I am the T90M. One of the only issues I had when playing the Sturv was that my breach would get shot out a lot. It just felt like the breach had a bigger hitbox than the traditional Leopard, or maybe that I was getting targeted through my breach because I was such a potent force. Speaking of potent forces, the Swedish top tier lineup is probably the best in the game. So much so that I nuked about 4 times with this lineup. So yes, the Sturv 122B+ is an extremely good tank, maybe the best in this update, and I highly recommend grinding for it. So,